You're okay. Breathe. 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 Such an interesting intro. Very simple. In the guitar. D major. Then there's a G chord, the 4, with the add 2. And then a 5, A major, sus4. Maybe a add 9. But yeah, so simple. So interesting. Live. Bo Staloch. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Have you heard of him? I haven't, until my good friend Riaan sent me a link. Yes! I love him so much. Cool voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
You don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
They keep me where the light is.
Yeah. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Thank you for clicking. I hope you would consider to subscribe. I'll give you a minute. Thank you. Please like the video and share it with somebody else, especially if you're a fan, or even if you have never heard of this young man, like me, and you listen today and you go, wow, because that's what I'm saying, wow. Young guy from Nashville, originally from Texas, seems to be in a band. I've seen little clips of him playing with 2 other dudes and a girl. And then there was this funny video on TikTok where he says, "Hey guys, I'm Benson Boone," and then she says, and then the other guy says Sabrina Carpenter, and they say all these names, and they say, "We're going on tour, we're back, baby." And I'm like, I'm sure they're taking the mickey out of us. But yeah, so I think, and then he said, "We're Oasis." So of course there's this massive band Oasis from earlier, in the 90s, I think. But I don't know if they really are called Oasis, if they really are a touring band, I'm not sure. But man, such singer-songwriter vibes. Folksy, sort of an indie folksy vibe, Very similar to the style of Stick Season, what's his name? Noah Khan, yes, see. And other writers and singers in that sort of style. Beautifully intimate lyrics that you have to really listen to. I love that. So we've heard the intro. This is live, obviously. And how funny is the I can't even praat nie. That means I can't speak. How funny is that piano? Not funny like ha-ha. Funny like using not great piano. It sounds like it's a very old piano, but it makes a very specific kind of sound. Listen carefully as we continue through the track. It sounds like it's not perfectly tuned, and it has this sort of ring that old pianos have. Very interesting. Obviously, it's deliberate. So I really, really like it. So let's get into it. Verse 1. This song, he said in one of the clips that I saw of him, really started everything for him. And he recorded this a year ago in October 2023. So let's go.
She was raised in a house full of bruises, stained with whiskey and blood. Her lips were colored like springtime red tulips, and her eyes were colored like mud, colored like mud.
Can you hear the piano? Okay, before you can you hear the... That A that he's playing, it sounds out of tune, but I like it because it's very emotive. It's very it feels super real, not clinical, right? But anyway, I really like his voice, and I understand the styling that he's doing. However, it is a little bit hard to hear every word. I don't know if you agree. Let me know. Leave a comment. But listen to these beautiful poetic lyrics. She was raised in a house full of bruises. Great lyric. Stained with whiskey and blood. And her lips were colored like springtime red tulips. The name of the song, yeah? Her eyes were colored like mud. So clever lyrics, poetic, paints a picture. Can't you see it? Can't you see the kind of house that this girl was raised in? Maybe not a great environment. And I wouldn't be surprised to find out. Please, if you're a fan of Bo, let us know if you know more than I do. I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote this about somebody he knows. An actual situation that he's familiar with of a friend. And then the next verse, which is going to come now, he says, she ran away when she was 13. Her mother followed so they could stop bleeding. That sounds like an abusive situation, right? Maybe there was a colored with whiskey and blood. Maybe there was a man in that situation who was an alcoholic and who beat up on his wife and his daughter. The daughter's father passed 2 years thereafter. Her mother said, "You're all right with me." So just very storytelling lyrics. It paints a picture. I love it. So let's continue. The intro again. Beautiful.
She ran away when she was 13. Her mother followed so they could stop bleeding. The daughter's father passed 2 years thereafter. Her mother said, "You're alright with me." Well, honey, you're okay. Breathe. Honey, you're alright, right here with me. Well, honey, you're okay. Breathe. Honey, you're alright, right here with me.
Nice. So that's the chorus, yeah? So in the chorus, even when I listened to this for the first time, I could actually hear what he said. I was not sure about the first breathe, but then I heard it. So, well, honey, you're okay. Breathe. So just, you know, honey, you're all right, right here with me. Clever lyric because it got my attention the first time. You're all right, right here with me. Two rights, right? Honey, you're okay. Breathe. Honey, you're all right, right here with me. Same lyrics twice. So, yeah. So, my opinion, usually, if you've been following my channel, if you've heard other analysis of mine, you will know that I feel strongly about, doesn't matter what the styling that you sing in, you have to pronounce your words so people can hear it. That's very important to me. When I sing a song and my audience can't hear what I say, I will be very disappointed with myself. But I know it's a very hard and fast kind of attitude that I have, but I think it's because I'm an educator and I'm always trying to teach people to sing better and speak better. So in this kind of style that Bo sings, it's very, that kind of sound is beautiful, it's emotive, it's exactly what the song needs, but it's tricky to to make that kind of sound sometimes and still sing so that people can hear every word. So I dig it. I love it. I love listening to it. I actually listened to a number of his songs in the last few days. I'm surprised that he has so few subscribers on his YouTube channel. I'll put a link down below. Please go there. Please check it out. Please subscribe and support the guy. I think he's really authentic, and he's really somebody who I think is on the rise, you know. I've read a few articles written about him. But anyway, he's got only like 1.6k subscribers, which is ridiculous. Got a number of streams on Spotify. Like the one song has like 300,000 streams already, which is not this one. I think it was something else. But go and check it out. But he's a rising star for me. I don't like saying star, actually, because we have such a connotation with the word. Oh, you're going to be a star. He's a musician, a songwriter, a performer who's busy rising, I think, building a following, etc. So yeah, let's continue. See if you can hear what he says, and then I'll read you the lyrics after. Verse 2.
The two spent their time there laughing and singing. Till winter struck everything still. The daughter fell broken, the mother fell ill, and now she's singing with the whippoorwills. The whippoorwills. That's all her dancing, her face to the ground, her eyes the color of honey brown. And I fell in love by the second the tears shed, lips of springtime, tulip red. And I said, honey, you're okay, breathe. Honey, you're alright, right here with me. Honey, you're okay, breathe. Honey, you're alright, right here with me. Yeah.
I love that chord change. The 1, the 3, the 6. Not revolutionary, very normal, very commonly found chord progression, but it's a change up, right? So I love when he jumps up the octave. So he sang the first verse in the lower octave. Now he goes, honey, you're okay. So he goes up to the, it's like an add 2, D. So he goes to that E. But listen to these lyrics. The two spent their time there laughing and singing. I could hear that when he said that. Till winter struck everything still. Good lyric. The daughter fell broke and the mother fell ill, and now she's singing with the whippoorwills. The whippoorwills. Beautiful. And then he goes higher and he says, and I saw her dancing, her face to the ground, her eyes the color of honey brown. So he saw her now, right, in the story. And I fell in love by the second a tear shed, her lips of springtime tulip red. So beautiful, don't you think? And then the chorus an octave up. Now it's, and I said. The first time it was the mother who said, you're all right with me. Now he sings, and I said, honey, you're okay, breathe. It's the same chorus, but it's higher, it's more powerful, it's more emotional. And now he's speaking to this girl. I love it. And I think the musicianship is also great. Just how he plays. Simple, like I said, simple structure, simple chords. There's nothing profound happening on the guitar, but that's not what the song needs. It's just down, down, and the guy on the piano also. The way he constructs the chords that they use, it's just perfect. It just perfect is a strong word. it's exactly what I feel the song needs. He plays in a range on the piano that complements what the guitar does, and that complements what Bo's voice does. I love it. Put my glasses back on. Right, let's go on.
Sorry if I'm mean, but that's just my father in me. I hate to be cruel, but I was raised on blood, whiskey and fools. My eyes are bloodshot, words hurt more than I once thought. And I hope I cut down. How can I breathe when you're not around? These roads are hollow. I can't go back to my hometown. My heart is swallowed. I guess that you are my home now.
You must please go and listen to the whole thing uninterrupted. I have to stop because I'm analyzing, right? Listen to these words. I'm sorry if I'm mean, but that's just my father in me. So the character or him in the story says, I also have my background, right? I hate to be cruel, but I was raised on blood, whiskey, and fools. So it's a play on, she was raised on, what did it say? Whiskey and blood. Now he says blood, whiskey, and fools. Right? And then, my eyes, they are bloodshot. Your words hurt more than I would thought. And high hopes, they are cut down. How can I breathe when you're not around? Strong words. These roads are hollow. I can't go back to my hometown. My heart swallowed. I guess that you are my home now. Really, really beautiful. And then the last chorus.
Well, honey, you're okay. Breathe. Honey, you're alright. Right here with me. Well, honey, you're okay. Breathe. Honey, you're alright. Right here with me. Right here with me. Just breathe.
Nice. Yeah, to me, what he does here, especially, is very authentic. It seems to come from a deep place. For a youngish person, I think I can't remember now, 20 or something, 21. For a young person to write such deeply emotional lyrics in such a poetic way and make it feel so like real life, normally indicates a real gifting to write. And he writes beautifully for his voice. Honey, you're okay. Breathe. He just did the last chorus again in the lower octave. But da 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 da. He sang up that D to F sharp 4 in a big part of the latter part of the song, right? Really well controlled, totally under his control, expressing again exactly the way he wants to express. So yeah, it was really refreshing for me to discover him. Thanks, Riaan, for sending me the clip. I'm downloading his songs. I'm listening to it because I think it's so beautiful and so interesting and so real. Like I said, authenticity, realness is what we want. We are sick and tired of fake. We are sick and tired of copy-paste pop songs. I'm sorry. Many people are, and people are turning to artists who share something about life in an authentic way, who are not afraid to be themselves in their songwriting and in their performance. So I hope Bo stays this way, that true authenticity, just being himself and with his friends making music and whatever. Like I said earlier, if you're a fan of Bo and you know more, please let us know in the comments. Remember that if you comment, it doesn't only benefit me, it benefits everybody in the community who watches and reads the comments, etc. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for spending the time with me. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, I want you to remember that your voice matters.